I loved how ridiculous she looked in the dress. Okay. And that's Table Talk. Hey guys, what's going on? We talk about things you send in using hashtag Table Talk, and on our Reddit, r/SourceFed, I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Philip DeFranco.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
I didn't know that was a legit intro. Okay.
I didn't either. I just went with it.
We just went with it. It was cool.
We go with the flow.
Fighting bears and stuff.
You know, the
It's a good weekend.
I like how weird she looks in dresses. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey guys.
All right, at EthanArc00 says, would you find it weird having sex with a namesake of your sibling or parent? Yes.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Like, so if you have a dad named Jerry, you could never bang a dude named
No,
Jerry?
and that's the thing is like,
What?
like my brother's
How
name
is
is.
that weird to you?
I don't know.
Like my brother's name
They
is
have a
Rob. I
different
could
last
never be
name.
like, Rob.
Attach yourself to a middle name.
I don't.
So
maybe.
Like
when
if
you're...
I was with a girl named with a girl named, if someone had a dad named Phil and then they were dating me, I'd say, yeah, call me James or
Okay,
call me
I could
DeFranco.
maybe do
No,
that.
don't call me DeFranco. That's weird.
Hey, DeFranco.
Yeah, because we're talking about specifically that it's weird in, like, sexy time
bedroom.
talk.
Yeah.
It's weird in the bedroom.
Right.
Yeah, you can't be like, I could.
What's
I
your
could,
dad's
I was,
name?
I love that face.
I literally was like, I
Justin.
could never be like, Dustin, and like even thinking like, Dustin is so weird.
Three Dustins are like,
Yeah, and to have, like, your boyfriend's name is this, but in the bedroom you only refer to them by their middle name.
Okay,
that's
but
weird too.
Here's the thing. I think it's weird. Tell me if this is weird. I think people who go by their middle name, like, you know, like people who just like go by their middle name, I think calling them their first name is sexy. Like it's like, it's like this forbidden name, you know.
Oh, it's like a special private connection
Yeah.
you have.
Is that
Secret
how many
name.
names do you have? Because I have Phil, Philip, Philly, and then one person calls me PD. But that's
Oh.
it.
That sounds like you're a disease of some
Yeah.
sort. Get
Sup,
the
PD?
PD.
See, I'm like Philly, like in Fievel.
What about you? Are you just...
Oh, well, Meg.
Does anyone
Nobody
call
calls
you-
me Megan. Only my mom when I'm in trouble. Meggy Moo Moo, Migs.
What?
Yeah, Meggy Moo Moo. That's
Meggy
that's
Moo
like
Moo.
my family's name.
Oh
for
my
me.
god.
That's
I hope that you gain a
cute.
lot of weight.
I was.
And wear
fair.
moo
It was
every day.
because I sang along. I was supposed to be in bed. I was hiding behind a couch, watching TV through a hole in like the cushions, you know, like a little space. And an ice cream commercial came on, and the cow would sing. She would go moo moo, and I sang along and got discovered in my hiding
In the
spot.
Perfect.
The couch is just mooing.
Yeah.
What about you?
Mine, I mean, now Trisha, my family, Trishy, my family called us by how we pronounced our own names when we were little, which for me was Shish or Shisha. So I get that a lot, and that's kind of gone into Shishi, Shish Kebab. There's a lot of variations of that. When I call my mom now, I'm like, "What's up, Mom? It's the Shish."
I like the shish because you sound
The
like
shish?
like a radio DJ.
It's
the
the
shish.
Yeah,
The Shish and Bob.
I dig it. What are you? Do you have baby names for
No,
yourself,
just
or
the
just the
Phil,
ones
Philly.
now?
Yeah.
That's it.
But you could call
Yeah.
a girl your mom's name in the
Oof.
bedroom.
Yeah, but my mom also has like a name that's not generally sexy, I would say. But that's to me also, maybe it is like the relationship thing. Like her name's Debbie. So
Ooh, Debbie.
Yeah,
Debbie's a funny one for
Debbie,
that too.
Deborah.
Deborah could be
my
kinda sexy.
Yeah,
stepmom's name.
Deborah could be sexy.
Well, actually, you know what? That's interesting because my stepmom and my aunt have the same name, which is Rita. So my dad,
Rita.
fine with it actually. I just realized it. Rita
Also
is,
kind of a weird name to like find two of.
Yeah.
Like I don't meet many Dustins, but I meet a lot of Roberts, and I'm like, I'm sorry. No, not a lot of Lawns or Kais. Those are my two other brothers.
I don't
But.
know. I could do it. I think that it's just a name.
Also, if they look anything remotely similar.
Okay, that would
out.
freak me out.
Oh,
That freaks
yeah,
me out.
that freaks me out.
Let's see. We have.
Oh, God. Oh,
Fuck
God.
that one.
I'm putting it back in.
Belize01 says stupid people offended by cleavage.
Oh, annoying.
People are offended by cleavage?
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, wait, I made a whole
What's your life like?
YouTube
Yeah,
video about
right?
it. I did.
Exactly.
After
Oh,
the-
your
cleavage?
my
after the
boobs or
Assassin-
something like
yeah,
that,
my,
right?
my boobs a rant after the Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, because you were posting pictures and then you kind of get the...
Oh yeah, like
The
the
video?
what they
Is that
call
the noise it makes?
what they call the boob window, which is actually
Oh, it gets
a
magical.
two-piece. It's like the hood just creates the boob window, but people were very upset by my cleavage in that video. So I made a video that was like, "It's my boobs. I'm gonna do what I want with them. Suck a dick."
I think that's great. It's a great response. I don't know.
That's definitely a good way to go about it. My thing is always like, if I am doing something or wearing something that I'm obviously like showing off the goodies, then great. Then appreciate them.
Don't be a dick about it.
If you don't want to appreciate, don't look.
I feel like it's more of a girl on girl thing because a guy's. For the most part, I don't care if a girl's wearing a sports bra and she's holding it in or if she's showing them off. I think it's whatever. So I think it is more of a girl on girl thing.
It's a lot of girl on girl, 100%. It's like 90% girl on girl. But I think a lot of guys are like, oh, she's only talking about. Oh, people only care about her talking about tech because her tits are out. And it's like, no, like. I could put. It doesn't make me more acceptable
matter
human being.
if they're in or out. And frankly, I have to say, even when you hide them.
Oh yeah. Well,
that's
when they're like Trisha's, and you
even
hide
when
them.
you hide them, everyone's still like, them titties, and you're like, really?
Oh,
I don't have that problem because when I hide them, people go, oh, like when I put out that picture this weekend, people were like, I didn't even know you had boobs, and I'm like,
well, that's even me though.
Well, was that a push-up bra?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Even me though, I have a picture.
It's not a crazy one, but it is one.
Yeah, I have a picture in my modeling port that it's a swimsuit that's not necessarily like pushing everything up and together. And I've had people contact me and be like, "Oh, this is obviously from before her boob job with that picture." And I'm like, seriously?
Her boob job looks great.
People are gonna think you're for real though.
I'm not for real. I've seen them. They're fantastic and they're very real.
So I think for when I say it's the girl on girl thing, actually I didn't even think about the guys going, oh, I don't need to respect you. You're doing that on purpose. Because that is one of the things that pisses me off especially about our female hosts. I don't know.
I just feel like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't as a female host.
Exactly.
If you cover it up, they're like, oh, she's so frumpy, blah, blah, blah. But if you try and look nice, they're like, oh, she's banking off her looks.
Yeah.
Is there a perfect medium?
No, there's never
no way
no
to
one's
win.
ever happy.
Can you show a half cleave? Just
on
one side?
It's one of those like slant waist shirts that goes up like this, so you get a little bit of one.
Little one.
Just for you.
What about side boob?
I
that
love
classy?
side boob. It's not, like, you don't host something with side boob showing, but I also love under boob. I'm a huge fan
I
of
think under boob is very personal though. I think it's very sexy, but I think that is
Personal.
private time.
Well, that was like, we took a photo of my tattoo, and I
that
showed...
is private time.
What?
Okay, like the photos with girls with their arms in the air, so the shirt comes up to like just here, and you see the under boob. It's super hot. That is Nikki time activity.
You think so?
I don't know.
No one ever gets to see these puppies unless it's a significant other.
Well, that thing...
Under boob is...
No one gets to see these. These, everyone.
Top boob is PC, side boob is a little in the middle, and under boob is very private.
Well, that's like I showed Trisha, we took a photo of my tattoo, and Trisha was like, I love this. The under boob is perfect. Don't show it.
I feel like that's so ridiculous. That's like if I had a preference of like putting it on the left or putting it on the right, and it's like different times.
Listen, I'm in my class. I got my classy peen today, okay?
The classy peen.
So you think just the nipple is private time part, everything else is fair game?
Yeah.
Oof.
Well, okay, I think...
It depends. It's not like you're walking down the street holding girls.
I think there's a buffer area.
I think that's...
There's a buffer area around the areola.
Okay.
Okay. How big is the buffer area?
It depends on the nipple.
On the size of the nipple and the size of the boob. 100%. And what you're covering them with. Because if you're covering with a sign, if you're covering with hands, it's all different.
Yeah.
But you don't do that in public?
Well, no, but
That's
we're talking about
private
like in a magazine spread.
Well, I'm saying like you're out at a club and you have a shirt that like is like this and you got some side boob rocking. Okay. That's okay for public.
Yeah.
Shirt that's like this and you got some under boob rocking.
Public.
Okay.
Not
I thought we were talking about photo shoot.
Yeah, I think we were talking about photo shoot.
No, well, it's a little more risque in a photo shoot, but that's what you do. That's what those photo shoots are. If you've ever been on the Chive, it's all sorts of under boob stuff.
That's a great
Let's all take a moment to remember what we've seen.
Yeah, today's Monday. It's Future Lower Back Problems Day.
I do want you to know that I have caught Steve twice.
Yeah, I know. That's the worst way you could describe it. Oh.
I caught Steve twice last week just staring at that Jessica Negri gif of her doing that, like where she's like just jiggling around. Literally, like not even, like I'd look over and I'd see it, and then I'd look back over and he'd still be staring at it. I'm like, she won't come back in here
buddy.
if you do that.
Oh,
She's
buddy.
never gonna come back, Steve.
But no, that's so. I mean, like for swimsuits or whatever, side boob.
And nobody has
is
under boob
more
hanging
risque.
out.
Well, that's what I mean. Under boob hanging out. That is private time.
Last thing before we do that, would you ever do a Playboy photo shoot?
Yes.
In general,
Mm-hmm.
I would not.
You would not.
I would.
You're all
But
about it.
I don't know if the giny. I don't want to show the giny.
My-
But the girls,
Do you have to?
I'm crazy proud of the girls, so I would love
Yeah,
to.
I feel like Playboy is the
It's giant.
furthest of the how naked are you. And
Oh, it's not Penthouse or Hustler.
Yeah,
You're not spreading it out there for the world.
They're all kind of on the same level for me.
Oh.
Showing off the soul.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay, let's do this one. Sorry.
Wow.
I don't know, but would you go topless in a photo shoot? Really?
I just want that.
No. And I don't have a problem with people that choose to do it. I just know for me, like Meg and I have talked about this before, I would be so uncomfortable that the pictures wouldn't come out good anyway. And I have, obviously we're in Hollywood, lots of friends in the entertainment industry. I have a ton of friends that have done nudity in some type of project. And I mean, while it's fun to joke around about, like, you can see me naked for $2.99 on demand, I never want to be able to say that.
Right.
Well,
I just so it's like,
I do wonder.
so
I do
how much
wonder
is
how
a
it
Playboy
changes.
magazine? You know?
Right.
It cost me $2.83 to see me naked. Here you go, sir.
What do you think about, like, so topless naked you would never, what about, like, if you're holding them?
See,
Oh,
then
implied?
it's
Implied is
a
different.
little bit
I
more.
love
But see,
implied
if you're
nudity.
gonna
I think
say
it's much
implied,
better.
then I think you're more like FHM,
100%.
Esquire. You know, like that's
Yeah.
why, like, when it comes to the Playboy, Hustler, whatever. That's why I consider them all the same.
I imagine
Yeah,
it
I don't
changes your
know.
relationship once you're like, so I've seen you naked.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
don't,
the
because
thing.
it's like,
But you guys have
I
also
don't
seen
know, I've
Steve's
definitely,
balls.
I have a photo of it in my phone right now.
Ugh.
That's real life.
All right, let's just go next question.
No, I
last one.
think, but I do think it's a good
Steve's
point,
balls.
Trisha, in that, like, I don't know if I would be, I feel like in theory I'd be like, yeah, I'm super proud of the girls, I'd love to show them off, but like, I don't know if I'd want everyone to see them all the time. Maybe just the implied is better.
Right.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Hashtag never gonna happen. But if Google shut down YouTube tonight, what would you do?
Look for a new job.
Oh, man. Be very thankful I put away a little nest egg.
Oh, I'd be rating Phil's nest egg.
I need it.
No, I'd
Give
if
me
YouTube
this
disappeared,
now, please.
I'd jump into the most ridiculous market out there right now, which is those social media experts.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I know
like
people that
95%
are
of them
doing
are
that.
just fucking
Yeah.
liars.
It's like I know how to use Twitter, social media expert.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A lot of the jobs out there, like, they'll literally just use bad services to get a bunch of people, like, fake Twitter followers, and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
look at the percentages, and I have a chart here. Most of it's bullshit. There are certain good people, like the people that run Taco Bell's, that, like, they get it. They 100%
I wish
get
we
it.
could have been like, "Meh."
Yeah, Taco Bell.
No, but seriously, like, there are certain people that super get it.
Yeah.
A lot of people just don't
No,
get
I
it.
love when a brand Twitter like knows how to use Twitter
Yeah.
and they do it in a fun way. Oh, that's the best.
It is good.
I also like tweeting at brands when I'm really fucking pissed off they've lost my bag.
Well,
or
half
they've
the time,
canceled my
Oh, yeah,
half the time
yeah.
I wonder if that's where they got all the followers. If it's like literally like, because you always see like
That's all
American
the hate
Airlines.
follow.
Yeah, Lindsay did a thing for American Airlines, and they have like 550,000.
Wow.
But they get like no social traction when they pimp something out.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, the 550, is that just people they told to like follow them so they could DM them?
Probably.
Wow.
And
That's
then
a
you never
lot of
unfollow
complaints.
them. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's crazy. I don't know. If it got shut down, I would be a travel agent, I think. 'Cause
Travel agent?
Oh.
I've never been out of the country besides Mexico once. And yeah, like there's all these things I want to do and see, but it's always like, oh, I can't get the time off work, or oh, I don't have the money saved up. But if I was a travel agent, that would be my work and my money. I have
My
sweaty hands,
sweetness.
so I don't want to.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold your cup. You know the travel agents don't go anywhere, right? They book
No,
travel for other
no,
people.
they do go places because they have to test it out, and people give them free vacations. Yes, they do. I know people that do this for a living. I know 2 separate people that do this for a living, and they're always in Ireland or Italy or somewhere lovely because this cruise line was like, we're going to give you 90% off so you can have all of your clients come travel our cruise line.
Who is that person?
That happens.
Do you ever go on a cruise?
That's the cruise line booking agent.
You
duh.
sound like
Is that the person?
like him from the Powerpuff Girls. Hello, Powerpuff.
I wouldn't trust anybody that talked like that ever. That's all I've learned from
That
that
sounds like you were in a
conversation.
timeshare presentation about being a travel agent. They're like, it's so great. You can go anywhere. And they're like,
No.
hey,
Wait,
I do. That looked like boobies to me.
hey, boobies. That's it
is
for
that how
Table
you-
Talk, guys.
Present
Thanks for sending in your
That's how you
topics.
present them to
Hashtag
people.
Table Talk or on Reddit r/SourceFed. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Philip DeFranco.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger. Keep your
Oh,
underboob
is that what it
private,
is?
girls. Keep that underboob to yourselves.
Ba-da-boop.
This is fucking terrible.